Hello again, the Razor Rookie, back with one more shave in the week on a good one. I've got a little surprise. I was bragging all week about my Razorock order. It finally came in a couple days ago, and I've strung together what seems to be a good rookie shave. Today, I'm going to use the Razorock Disruptor. It's a synthetic, it's a faux horn there, synthetic knot. It's very nice, very soft, second synthetic brush. So I'm also trying a new camera angle, kind of push back, and I'm using a shelf here, a little makeshift shelf, so I don't bend down in the sink or go way over there to grab my utensils. So anyway, I'm going to use the Barbershop pre-shave. It's a goodie, it's a standby, everybody likes it, or so it seems. I am going to use the What the Puck. Yeah, What the Puck. It's their Barbershop smell. It's clean, it's quiet. It doesn't smell like it. I've never used it before. So, yeah, it's a hard soap. They had these on sale. You get a 3-pack, 3 different smells, same size pucks for I think like $10. So great deal. Like I said, it's a clean smell. It's not overpowering, but it is a barbershop smell. I think it's the American barbershop smell. To go along with that, I picked up their signature Amici Aftershave. This one here smells on the website it says an Italian barbershop smell, which it's kind of woodsy, citrus notes, tobacco-y, but none of which one overpowers the other. So we'll see how it works out. I like the way it smells in the bottle. I'll tell you how I feel about it when it gets on my face. Now, the one thing I was particularly proud of is the razor. Razorock has a nice line of clones. I don't know if you can see that, or if you've paid very much attention. Yeah, there we go. To razors and heads. But it is a Gillett clone. So it's made like an old type open comb Gillette razor, but it's not an old timey Gillette razor. It's a remake, and they did a really good job. The fit and finish is nice. The weight is really good. It's nice and heavy, really grippy. So, and in that razor, we're going to use the included derby blade. They give you a 5-pack of blades with every razor. I don't know if they're going to still be doing derby later on, but we will see. Now, I've got my Doctor Who mug. And you don't really have to soak synthetics, but for good measure, we're going to get her warm and wet. In my experience, as women, as with shaving brushes, they always perform better if they're warm and wet. You heard it here first. Probably not first. You've heard it here before. So, let's go ahead and it's a 3-piece style razor as well. I'll go ahead and show you that. If you don't know, 3-piece, 1, 2, and 3. Like I said, we're going to be using a derby blade, brand new, straight out of the pack. Carefully and much more slowly than I'm doing it. Top cap. Probably should have set this up before the video. I've noticed my videos run a little long. And you got your comb, your bottom plate. That sandwich is on there like so. So you got top cap, blade, bottom plate, handle. And you don't have to crank down on these things, you just tighten them like so, and get them snug. That's it. That's all it takes. So now we have a loaded, you see the blade right there, and give you an idea about that open comb. You can see the blade there. Alright, so let's get the face wet. Alright, use this little bitty Parasso I've got left. Yeah, this little bitty tub got shuffled to the back of a cabinet, so there we go. Put that on. Yeah, this new camera angle facilitates me having to shave into the camera, so forgive me if I'm looking off. Most shaving video guys are looking off because they're looking at the mirror, and we don't always have the ability to put the camera on the mirror. I did, but I had a couple of people mention to me that I was way too close and I spent a lot of time with my head in the camera instead of my face, so this pushes it back, and to be honest with you, it's inside the medicine cabinet, so there's that. Get my hands dry. Well, I'm trying to be a tad more conscious of myself on camera and speaking to the camera instead of the screen. Still learning. We need soap, so we're going to take our brush here. That's a pretty good size knot. I'm going to wring that out just right about there. Right. It's a pretty good size knot. And fresh soap, never used. And we're going to, ooh, that's really wet. Start whopping it up there. A lot of that water came out, so I think we're going to be okay. Go the other way. It works up pretty good, I'll give it that. Considering I don't know the soap and I don't know the brush, it seems to be working up pretty good. Get that back in there. I always find myself chasing suds when I'm trying to get a heavy load on something. It looks pretty nice. I've never face lathered with a synthetic, but there's a first time for everything. Oh wow, it worked out better than I thought. It's been a long week, but I've been chasing orders through the mail, UPS. The United States Postal Service doesn't really have the work ethic that would facilitate getting things places on time, but they did okay. It's just there's so much going on. I had so many pans in the fire, it got to be somewhat overwhelming. I got my hand all soapy. But my, not just my day, but my week was made. I got a shout out on Flash Boredom's channel. I think he was my first subscriber, so good on you, mate. Appreciate it. Let's get initial impressions. Good feedback. You can sure hear it. I didn't tug not once. And I'm also going to try not to run the water while I'm on camera, because when I look at these videos before I upload them, it does seem to be a little noisy in the foreground, and that might turn some people off. So you got to be careful of your angle. You saw the streaks on my face. I was holding it too flat, and the comb was scraping, and I wasn't getting a cut at all. Flip that. I always heard that open comb razors were a lot more aggressive than closed comb or straight bar, whatever you want to call them. And I am rinsing this off in my mug. But so far, I'm not finding it to be terribly more aggressive or less aggressive, to tell you the truth, than your run-of-the-mill DE89, which is good for beginners, because you sure don't want to get something like an R41, Milo R41, for your first razor, load it up with a feather and start hacking on your face, because you're going to look like an extra in a Freddy Krueger movie. You're not going to have a good time. Let's go for number 2. Tell you, I'm having a heck of a time with that. Try not to. There we go. Try not to buy 60, 70 soaps. There's just so much out there that I want to try and show people, and that isn't out there. I mean, I know Nick Shaves does, like, my lather review for this soap, and he doesn't shave with it, and I find lathering in your hand is different than lathering on your face. He does do in the hand to simulate a face lather, and then he does it in a bowl. But I enjoy his videos. I just don't see him uploading very often, and I know it's more about quality than quantity. Don't get me wrong, Nick, if you ever see this, love your videos. I learned quite a bit. Main lesson I learned is you can never have too many aftershaves or soaps, so you're also a bad influence. Alright, here we go. Good feedback. There we go. Look at there, a brush hair. Did not know that synthetics would shed like a board brush. Oh, look at there. Got myself a little bit. I'll pay for that when I put the aftershave on, I'm sure. Should probably hit it with a little witch hazel first. I know I said before derbies weren't my favorite. They're not bad blades. Everybody has different skin. And I probably could have waited one more day before doing a shave to let the hair get a little more exposed, but I was so excited about my Razorock stuff coming in that I wanted to go ahead and get one up. Knock off the corner. It's a little different shaving in a camera screen than it is to do it in a big mirror where you can see exactly what's going on, and there's a lag. It's now it's on the screen, you know. It's a little different, I give her a feel around. Hey, it's not BBS, but it'll work. It'll get me through a few days. Alright, so we're going to do a cold water rinse. That always feels nice. Ooh. There's that. Alright, like I said before, we'll do the Amici. Give it a shot. Made in Italy. That's my daughter running around. She's the youngest of 3. Ooh. Smells different out of the bottle. That's great. I get vanilla now. Vanilla, tobacco. Good burn too. Very good burn. There's that. So that's it for this shave. I appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. I don't really like those, but hey, it's your prerogative. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Pass the word. Comments down below for anything you want me to try. Any tips, any tricks. Anything really. If you just want to start a conversation, you can leave a comment too. I appreciate you watching. I'll catch you in another 4 or 5 days. Thank you.